So what I ended up figuring out is it is possible to do recall and violent change. Where it gets tricky is how to do this. Let's say we get to our teammate's base at this point. The key skills is getting an annoying gift on the receiver, the guy who starts out receiving an annoying gift. We're going to throw an annoying gift on his button eventually. It's a bit of a toss-up what you want to do here. One of the things that's kind of nice is if your teammate comes with the annoying gift, chill breeze, and neutralization, if they have an aura particle on top of that, because that's going to get you up to 10 level quickly, and it'll save you time. It's not a must though at this point, and if he doesn't have it, it's not that big a deal. Sometimes I think optimization's better to pick up on the button where annoying gift is on your teammate, so that it stays on you. In an ideal situation, that's what I would do if you could get optimization on there first. If that doesn't work out, if you can get annoying gift on there, that's also pretty useful to do. At this point, we're going to do that little optimization trick to put optimization out. But you got to be very careful where you put optimization, because if you put it too close somewhere and you don't pay enough attention, you could end up overriding a key skill, and that'll break the loop for you. But let's look at it right now. With optimization out, we got optimization out. It's not too bad once you keep yourself aware of things. If we got Opti out, we want to get annoying gift next as we slowly dig through the capsules. Now, on Palace, you can kind of pick up about 2 capsules per 10 seconds. It takes a little bit of a feel for it, and if you don't think you're that safe by reaching the second capsule, you can always chill breeze earlier. As long as you keep the lock on your opponents, it doesn't matter how much you're going to loop. So if you feel like you're running out of time before you get to the second capsule, just start the chill breeze up and your teammate will neutralize you and gift you, and you'll start digging through again. So if you can get a feel for it, it's pretty good that way. You know, it might be off. Let's say you're not good enough at doing the timing. The other option I can think of is the guy who's going to shoot neutralization. He doesn't really have much to do while you're digging. So what he could do is tell you every time the 6th second counts, since chill breeze and neutralization showed up. The reason why I'm choosing the 6th second is because I prefer you to cast chill breeze at the 7th second. And not knowing how much lag is a factor, if your teammate tells you on the 6th second, word might reach you by the 7th second, and you know and you're ready to just start chill breezing so that you maintain the loop. That is an option. So basically, after we have annoying gift on a button, we need to get ourselves up to 10 levels somehow. And the easiest way to do that is to annoying gift your teammate on the button that's not chill breeze or neutralization. So how it works is, at some point your teammate, he's going to annoying gift you as normal. But what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the aura particle at your base, and your teammate at this point, he casts chill breeze, and you shoot neutralization at him, and you're going to start to loop, have him do the loop instead. And so every time he does the loop, you're increasing his level by 1 till he reaches 10, which is ideal. Once he reaches 10 you're going to gift him one more time and do Chill Breeze yourself. And then he's going to gift you again and hold on to an aura particle. And this time you're going to set yourself up to get to 10 level. Okay, so while you're doing these exchanges of aura particles back and forth, you might have to pick something up at your base to keep that 2-minute time. Once you're both at 10 level, you're going to start to dig through your deck for 2 more skills. The 2 skills you're going to dig for are Recall and Violent Change. So we're going to do Recall in one whole cycle. We're going to recall everything back into both our deck's hands. So you're going to have to dig through your arsenal case there and keep the loop going. And you can get about 2 skills ideally to pop up. It is hard. It takes some time getting used to. But in most cases, you kind of have to keep the numbers in your head of what you picked up. If you picked up if you picked up 2 recalls, you can't pick up another recall at your base. So you have to be careful with how many skills you pick up while you're digging through the deck. You know you gotta at least have 1 violent change and 1 recall at your base. So if one of them shows up at your base and there's a recall or a violent change, you can't pick up from that capsule anymore if you already picked up 2 of those skills. Once you get your last recall so that you're higher than your opponents, you're going to gift violent change to your teammate. And then you're going to do the swap and you're going to have your teammate do Chill Breeze and you're going to gift him violent change. You do that once and you swap it, and now you do Chill Breeze and he gifts you violent change. The reason why you want to do this is because the 2 school aura regen is going to enable you to violent change more quickly than a 3 school case. A 3 school case sometimes gets delayed, and at this point time is pretty important. And at this point, if you got everything set up right, it's just a matter of looping the violent changes till your opponents run out of capsules, and then you just keep the freeze loop going for 1 whole minute, and at that point your opponent is finally finished off by the ultimate combo. And they had to sit there and watch you slowly wipe them out. And this is a pretty crazy combo to pull off, and kind of torturous to sit through to watch as you slowly realize you're not going to win the match if your opponents don't screw it up. And if you screw up in some ways, well, there's still a fallback plan of just looping out till the time runs out in a match. So this sounds all good and nice, and it kind of is, but there are some issues that still pop up. I really like this version of this combo. I think it's very simple and elegant for the deck build. You're pretty much playing against yourself really once you get the Chill Breeze loop going for the most part. The only thing I can think of the opponents could do is if they can obstruct you from gifting your teammate. It doesn't seem like they can stop you, but they might. I don't know if 2 bodies could block your teammate, or if you could just develop a movement system enough that they wouldn't be able to stop you. Or maybe the teammate just gets point blank right on top of you. So I think you'll be okay in that sense. Now I do think jumping into debris, like going into the full state while Chill Breeze happens, could be a way of knocking you out of your combo. I'm not super concerned. I think this isn't too bad in most cases, but I think it would be terrible on City because we know how unpredictable debris is there. But I think most of the other stages, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world to deal with. And the other thing I will say is sometimes the game will hate you, or you'll just not dig correctly enough that you can deck out your opponents. It does happen, but I think there's also just there's a good enough, satisfying enough amount of chance of it working that you can accept a draw game instead if the game just hates you and doesn't want to hand you your violent change or your recall or Mephisto Pact. We've also got Mephisto's packs on the side here, and when you do the Mephisto method of getting a skill, you can kind of memorize the order. It's a set order of what you're going to pick up generally. So you want to learn how it's going to pop up in your deck when you do Mephisto, because you don't want to tap 2 or 3 times. You kind of want to do maybe 1 or 2 at most, and you can get things like the violent change you need or the recall or the optimization. What you want to do though when you do a Mephisto pickup like that is you want to make sure your teammate's not going to overwrite that slot on the annoying gift, or you want to put it on the slot where your teammate's annoying gifting currently. Like let's say you put optimization there till you build up your aura. Because basically it's going to take 2 steps. You're going to Mephisto and then you're going to immediately chill breeze. Because there's not enough time to put out the Mephisto skill. So that's something you got to keep in mind. But I think it's pretty satisfying to set up here. And I like being able to stay at the base and not having to deal with crazy complications with the whole trip around the world to pop out decks and all that kind of funkiness that just, I don't know. I like this version best. Now, there are a few other things that get in the way of this combo, though. One of the stupidest ones is the game deciding just not to freeze someone's buttons. That's right, when you cast Chill Breeze, we've seen it enough times. Not a huge amount, but we've seen it more than once where one person does Chill Breeze and one person's buttons do get frozen, but the other guy doesn't get frozen at all. I have no idea how this works. We've had matches where we've been frozen every time and it's fine, but we have seen that happen where it just the game's like, nope, we're not gonna freeze that guy, and that's pretty stupid. Now, another big factor here is the timing is pretty tight on some tricks here. I'm not gonna lie, it is tight. And something that concerns me is maybe that tightness in timing is enough for someone to lag and be able to pick up that optimization. I don't really know at this point if there's enough time for someone to ever pick up Opti if you're doing the timing perfectly. Will the game lag and unfreeze a guy's button 1 second sooner than it should? I don't know. It's not something I've been able to test enough to know if that's a possibility. And because I screwed up the optimization, I did figure out one other way in this holy grail of Phantom Dust combos to do it without optimization.